I have a ton of work. I'm gonna make this fun little Star Wars Lost Grumpy thing. I got my finest Arches rough watercolor paper. You could totally see, look, this, oh, you could, yeah, look at that. See that grain? Rough. I have to write little R's on the back so I know which one's which and which one's front and back. I promise you, I painted on the wrong side of this one. It just felt like the paint wasn't soaking in. I was so sure I had it right. I don't know, maybe it's just the paper. But this one, here's what I did. Okay. Oh, here it is. Reach. Ugh, got it. Okay. So what I did, I kind of did a rough sketch on this typing paper, and then I scanned it, printed it out, and taped it to the back of this watercolor paper. So this is what I did. Oh, here we go. So I used the light box so I could see through it. And I kind of did a loose outline. So now I still have some details to throw in there. We see he's Grump is standing on Tatooine, and here's a moisture farm with those weird little towers, and a speeder, and a little map because he's lost. So if I'm gonna try to use the same theory as this, but I'm going to use this as an example of how I can make sure it separates, because everything's kind of the same tone and value. So I want to make sure I don't do that here. So, but first things first, the inking, or no, finishing drawing the details, because if I go straight into inks, I'm just gonna mess it all up. So, finish drawing details. Let's see. Try not to get tangled in all my stuff. Okay. So, kind of use this as reference of what I want to do. And also, there's so many different stormtroopers. This one, there's some pops of red here and there. So I was thinking, rather than doing the classic old school white stormtrooper, I'll do the, what's it called? There's two with red on them. One is the incinerator stormtrooper or something like that. But there's like a shock. Yeah, shock stormtrooper. Shock trooper. So I think that'll be better for this guy, because it's basically just a little bit of his top is red, the belt is red. There might, I don't remember if there's anything, I'll look it up, on his arms, but then the helmet's kind of cool. I didn't like the incinerator trooper, because the helmet just had like it looked cool from the front. It had like a stripe down the middle and the grill was all red, but from a profile it wouldn't have looked like anything. And it kind of had a lot of stripedy-doos, and it looked like candy or something, like one of those little those little round old school minty things that had the red stripes around them. So that wasn't gonna work. And that speeder, it's not exactly right, but I think it gives speeder a speeder mood, kind of. Close enough. So yeah, what I did was oh, what is that? So this is the paper line. This inner line here, that was, I think I'm gonna do like I'll tape it and do a wash of like some kind of yellowy, creamy color that goes into a yellowish or something orangey. I'm not sure. I want it to be very deserty, so a lot of warm colors, and then red. And I get this isn't paper white, it's like a cream color, so I think that will be fine. And of course this little face is gonna have a greenish tint to it. So, oh Nicole. Okay, I need to make a note of that. Why do the little alerts come up big and low? Oh, good. See, those I fixed. I fixed the stickers. Slap away, because I finally got those in the right spot. But I need to make a note for fixing those follower alerts. They're so low. I like that they're nice and big, but I want to see your name. Let's see. Okay, so hold on. I gotta switch my stuffs. Well, I hope you're doing good. Just lurking as I'm watching anime with my daughter. Fryerin? Is that what you're watching? Okay. Thank you for the lurk. I hope you enjoy your anime. Oh my goodness. Click on the right stuffs. Okay. Okay, that you go there. You go there. Do-do-do. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, thanks for the lurk. Okay, so then let's see. What's going on over here? Okay. I'm gonna click on this and try to make it real quick. Okay, that's fine. One more time. Okay, perfect. So let's see. I rewrapped my pencil. I got this nice squishy finger protector, and like the first thing it did was unravel. So we're gonna try it again. I tucked it better, stretched it a little, give it some grabbiness, but it kind of feels dirty, like it's a silicone. Let's see. They're these things. Just wrap it around, but it's collected dust, like eraser dust and stuff, so it doesn't feel that good. We'll see. Okay, let's see. What is that? Too many things. Okay, that is fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, okay, here we go. I'm gonna fix that. And will this help? Maybe a little. Okay. Let's go. So rigid. Oh, hey, Vince. How you doing? How's your Tuesday been? Anything interesting happened to you over the week? Okay, let's see. So, these fingers, he's like scratching his head, thinking, like, where the heck am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 somewhere. Okay. I have to update my ice cream news in the Discord. I went to, did I tell you about the place across the street? It was a matcha studio, how to make matcha, but they also sell Hokkaido milk ice cream. Okay, there's the description. So here's the thing. I don't know how authentic the Hokkaido milk ice cream soft serve I've had in the past was. One was from Kyoto, Japan. So that had to be authentic, right? I know Hokkaido is not in Kyoto or anything, but probably that's the real stuff, right? I'm thinking. So I had that there. It was so good. It just tastes like rich milk. It almost had a custardy kind of flavor, but that implies eggs, and there weren't eggs, but it was just rich and delicious, and smooth and yummy. Then I had another one in Shinjuku in the subway, which was same flavor, maybe a little icier, like it wasn't as smooth of a churn thing or something, I don't know, but it tasted the same. The one across the street almost had like, it was really sweet, which, you know, whatever, that's fine. But it had like a caramely flavor or something to it. I couldn't place it. So I was like, this is good. I'm not gonna complain about those flavors, but it didn't really scratch the itch of Hokkaido milk soft serve. So then I went to a place, it's called Japantown. It's West LA, like on Sawtelle or something like that. And there's more than, it's a chain. There's a place called Indigo Cow, I believe. That's the flavor I was looking for. That tasted like Hokkaido milk soft serve. So I was like, okay, I have a place now. Apparently there's another one in Echo Park. But, okay, so hold on. This is where the fingers, wait, where are the fingers? So I just got the plain soft serve in a cup. They have like mochi balls that you can throw on them. All kinds of stuff. But I wanted to taste the actual ice cream. Okay, that's fine. And then, so, hold on. I'm trying to find this pinky. Pinky. Okay. I made it worse. One finger I know about, so I'll just leave that one. These stormtrooper outfits are really weird. They look like just thin shells of plastic over like a black leotard kind of thing. I just can't see it in any other way. I was trying to think of what to do with the double Tatooine sun. I don't want to ink them in black. I'd like to just have them have no outline and just have the wash of watercolor avoid them. Then I was thinking, do I need that liquid masking thing? That doesn't always work. I could try to, if I try to finagle a tape thing, it's just gonna leave little gaps. Maybe I could, if I get that watercolor stuff, that liquid frisk, is that what it's called? And just do the rim of it, and then tape them. Do I even need to cover the middle? I could just avoid it. I guess it depends if I was just gonna get the brush and go all the way over. Yeah, so I'm gonna save that for later on thinking. I had a hard time with this hand. When I started, I first started just drawing right on the watercolor paper, but it was just too much erasing. So even light boxing it, I'm still gonna have a lot of stuff to figure out. More erasing in the future. Okay, his little thinking face. So one eyebrow down, one up. New hairstyle, says Vince. Yeah. Got my hair did. Thank you for noticing. It's not curly. I like it curly, but every now and again, change is good. Look at that. Shiny. Thanks for noticing. As soon as I wash it, it's gonna curl up. A lot of it, it's like just kind of scribbled in things to tell myself. You'll figure that out later. And later is here. Okay, so let's see. Something like that. Like the stormtrooper, a chest plate. It's got like these little carving kind of things. Stormtrooper muscles. I have like the hint of a line of a belt, but no, it's just like weird pockety kind of, not pockety, but long, narrow rectangles that go around his belt. Let's see. Here, I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. Okay. I need to see his belly and his belt. There's so many choices. It's like toys, fan art, 3D models. Okay, I got a shock trooper here. Okay, let's see. There you go. Let's see if I can't scooch that. Okay. Where's my scooch? Okay, it's gonna get weird in a second, but we'll survive. There we go. So you see that? There's like holes, like nuggets, rectangles. Okay, so that's what we're going with. Oh, hybrid, how are you? I see you. You see what I'm trying to do? How have you been? thank you for the Zelda emotes. Those are really cute. Yeah, this is the grump that the grump style I'm going for, just because I liked the red highlights. So I'm trying to memorize, like, let's see if I can make it small and do both things at the same time. Okay, hold on, so make this small. Okay, and then what does that look like over there? Oh, vertical, you're not happy. Okay. Let's see, vertical. How can I help you guys? Okay, hold on. Let's see, because I'm going to be staring at this picture, and you guys may as well see what I'm working off of. Let me try to make this. Oop. I'll make this better for everybody. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh shoot, it was doing the same for you guys. Split the difference. Okay. Look at all your little waving emotes. Aw. Okay, let's see. So, let's see, belt. Just rectangles. So let's just figure out where it is first. So, okay, center line, just so I could pretend things make sense. And, okay. So, what does he have there? He's got 1, 2 in the front. Something like that. Maybe a little bigger. And then they just keep going back like that. So just make some guidelines. So whatever I make up, at least it'll look like it's fitting properly on his tummy. So little Hershey bar looking thing right here. And it's broken up here with like buttons, circles, I don't know what. Then it's got holes. Whoops. Four. They're all blending together. Okay. And then just weird nothings. But it's not symmetrical. More holes. Just do 3. Okay, works for me. And then some just nothing nugget. What are these things? Okay. Some sort of bridges. Hold on, let's figure this out. So his arm is up. That's fine. I was thinking, because of this black leotard that they all wear underneath the plastic plates, I was thinking, do I fill it in with black? Or do I make just like scribbles with just like black kind of scribbly lines? I kind of like that because it just has more texture to it rather than black. You know what? I could just do the scribbles first. And if I hate it, I could fill it in with black. Okay. This bottom plate just goes straight around. Definitely simplifying this. Maybe I could put like a seam or something. And then his little legs. And how high does the leg thing go up? Let's see. It ends right there. Like these little things that come off the edge, like little red flappy doos. Okay.
Game begin.
So next is a speeder. Let's see.
Where the drum beat go? Like this.
These little speeder flaps, they're kind of weird too, because I'm doing mostly a profile of it, but they flare out. So this is what they look like, or what I would try to make them look like for the profile view. They kind of like flay out like that a little bit, like that. I'm gonna keep doing it as perfect interpretation. Like that. Did you see? So on the speeder, I'm gonna put little like decals or stickers or something. One right here, and probably one at the little tail end. Kind of personalize it. Okay, so here's what we have here. I'm gonna do this one first. It's got like a tiny little shark mouth open, or more like the rods for the front kind of come out and from in between this open mouth looking thing and also one of the blasters. So I was trying to not be super accurate, but at least kind of get the basics there so it was obvious what it was. But it's kind of simplified. There's some other stuff, engine stuff that happens under here. I kind of just left it alone just to simplify what was going on. One of my first drafts of this layout was Grump was holding the helmet, his stormtrooper helmet under his arm, but it kind of took too much space up. So when I moved it to the back, I could see more of the speeder behind him, and I thought it looked better. Here's so what do I have here? Like random thoughts that make no sense now. Okay. So here he was holding his spoon of dimes. And then he's in his room I didn't like that. Then he's playing with his, like he made a Millennium Falcon. Did I say it right? So then this was so I was trying to think of TV shows that people haven't heard of that are supposed to be good. So that's what that is. That's nothing. But here's kind of ultimately what I went with. And that's him with this helmet. And it was too, you just couldn't see behind him. Like all this speeder stuff was kind of taken up by his shoulder and the helmet and stuff. So I moved that to the back. And I made the suns the same size because I like the big sun, little sun thing. But it didn't, like the same size suns, they just seem more Tatooine-y. Like a brighter one and a darker one. So, yeah, I kind of, these are off. They're not very helpful if they're off. Separating things into thirds, but it kind of helped me kind of line things up in a more eye-pleasing way. It was semi-successful. Okay, so let's see. There's like, I swear that looks like there's more things coming out of here besides the two rods that hold these steering flaps. I don't know what these things are. And then the blaster. But I'm gonna simplify it anyway. Something like that. Then his helmet. Oops, can't see. Okay. These shapes, like the helmet and the speeder, they're kind of challenging because they seem simple, but then you get something a little off and it stopped looking like a stormtrooper helmet. And there's some things I can get away with because it's grumpified, but it still needs to be recognizable. Did I change my thing? Yeah. Okay, the back end of this thing. Okay, what did I draw here? So there's like this triangle, and then like the whole seat thing kind of rises above. There's like some back exhaust flap. Here is the other end of a foot pedal. Okay, so then here's where that little brown, like darker brown ridged area stops. And then it's seat. Then what happens? It scoops up. Okay. And this has like little ridges. Okay. So, and then later on, I'll put like a shadow under this so it looks like it's hovering. Here's where there's like the moisture farm stuff. So let's see. I didn't do a super good job drawing it on the layout page. So I just barely lightly did some, let me have that. Oh, yeah, that doesn't help. I'll make it darker, you can see it. So, start with like a straight line. So the top is thin, and the top has like little square paddly things on it. I think they spin. Then it gets a little wider. And it's broken up into sections, and then it has like little knobbies. Everything has knobbies and rectangles. And then it gets thicker, like right about here. Straight down. With like just mechanical looking, I don't know what's, seemed like the stormtrooper outfit, just rectangles, nuggets and holes in the midsection. It's got 3 of these rods that go along. Well, 3, there might be 4. I didn't spin it around, but definitely 3 in the view from straight on. Yeah, something like that. Okay, and these weird cement looking igloos. And I had like another tower, what is it? Tower, moisture farm tower thing? I don't know what they're called. This doesn't have to be detailed, just look like another one. Maybe one far away. Yeah, and then there's these suns. I'm just gonna leave them. I'm not sure if I'm gonna avoid them yet, but I can definitely leave them for last. At least the inking. Okay. Let's see. I'm still gonna use this guy. I like it. Here. Okay. Blindly reaching into the void just to grab this. It was all dark, but I figured if I don't see it, then that's where it is. Because it's the only space that looks like there's nothing there in that shadowy shelf. Okay, let's see. I'm trapped. Wound up in wires. Get that whole thing. I need to practice a thin line. Hold on. Let's see. It's pretty thin. Just glide it over. Also, this paper is going to be rough. I don't want to rub this pencil stuff all over. And nuggets. See, I'll start off okay with thin lines, but I start getting impatient and rushing and just mashing down. I'm still using that Hunt's 102 or something nib. I don't know enough about him to know when to change him. I'm not so good that I can tell like, oh, it's the nib, it's not me. Like I'm just not good enough to, or experienced enough to be able to say that. All right, leave that alone. Ready for speeder. Oh, shoot. That one's just for me. There you go. I won't do these long lines right now. Skip. Just do the chunky part. So far, so good. Pull or push? I guess push. I'm thinking I don't want this entire thing to just be brown on brown. I know the speeder is brown, the desert is kind of brown, so I'm gonna maybe err on the side of peaches and yellows or something. The speeder can just be browny. Ink from I don't know where. Well, the ink, but how did I dip my finger in it? Let's see. All right, mister. Should I do these speeder lines first? These holes? Are ready? Okay. I could do his little face. I'm gonna trust my pencil line was good. Just go for it. Not too bad.
When the drum beat go like this.
There. Whew.
Game over.
Let's see. More face stuff. He needs the little eye capsules. Those little rolly parts that are in his upper and lower eyelids. Do we have lower eyelids? This is eye? Is that face? Siege! Oh, a speeder bike. Man, that nap was way deeper than intended. Well, congratulations on the hearty nap. Good. Good for you. Yeah, it's like a weird grumpified speeder. I'm gonna put, after the ink dries and I start figuring out more little detail things, I'm gonna put emblems on it, like little stickers and whatnot. Well, how are you? What, your nap was good, I gather that. So you ready to start the evening? I think I was only, maybe, I can remember 2 times I took a nap. And neither of them were intentional. It was just, I just laid down and fell asleep for a couple hours. But I can't like plan them. I can't just decide, yeah, you know what would be nice? A good nap, and then just lay down and fall asleep or in the middle of the day. Like, it's just not gonna happen. Okay. 2 naps, I can do that in one day. Well, two naps ever in my, well, this after being like a little kid, I guess. You could take 2 naps in a day? It's like you do it like you're eating meals. You get your breakfast nap, lunch nap. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I said I was gonna do his face. Okay. Lunch break and post-work nap. Yeah, 2 naps a day ain't hard. I could see a post-work nap. Hold on. Let me get in here better. Little tiny ticky lines. Make his eyes stand out a little more. We've run out of chocolate, so I can't make any more s'mores. I guess that's a good thing, but I don't know. I could go for sugar. There's like little lines on the shoulders. In the this is Siege. I don't know if you caught this, but this is a shock trooper variety stormtrooper. They've got like red and white. I thought that's cool. I don't know if it's only from the Battlefront. What's that Star Wars game? It might be just a game related stormtrooper, but I'm not sure. Okay, every time I look at the live feed, it kind of looks blurry, so hopefully it looks okay. It says excellent, no recommended changes, so I don't know. Let's see. Okay, hold on. I've changed things. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it. That's just gonna stay like that forever. That's what I get for tapping on stuff. Okay, so what I'm trying to learn how to do, I shouldn't have to, well, with more experience, I won't need to do like a thin line and then go over it with like a line weighty line. Because the pencil line's already there. If I had more confidence as an inker, I could just do one swoopy line over it and use my non-existent muscle dexterity to just make the line thick and thin in one swoop. But yeah, I'm not there yet. So I do a skinny one. It's like the tester, dipping my toe in the ink pool, and then I'll just go over and make it thicker little by little because I'm just too chicken to do it all at once. So in time, maybe I'll get faster at these little things. Even when I make the line super thick, it never is enough. I'll always go back and think, I could have went thicker. Okay, so let's see. I'm deciding how thick to make mummy line, like the rib cage plate. Probably not that thick, but I'll give it a little line weight. a weird midsection. Let's see. It's like, I think all these are intentional lines. Like this, the Hershey bar in the middle. And it's kind of split up. There's like, I called it 4 holes. I couldn't really see. This brand of costumes has 4 holes, so that's just how it is. It is decided. These are buttony dot things. Then like ridges. Ridges. Holes. It's like ventilation. What are those supposed to be? And then this weird just, I don't know what nugget. And nothing there. I'll have to figure out something to put there. And it's belt. Okay. I'm gonna do the rectangles first. Hold on. Oh. All right, let's see. Both the nib and I need a sip. Why is it always, no matter where I put anything, it's always in the way? I wish I could hover things and they could just be up out of the way, and then when I need it, it just floats into my hand. How could I make that happen? Okay, now the belty part. So, okay. Okay. So I need to see, like, I feel like I need to see some tops of these weird bricky things. Yeah, I wonder, I wonder what it's like when the nib needs to be replaced. Does it flash? Does it scratch the paper more? Does it pick up lint? Does it bloop like in blobs? Because I would just do that on my own on accident. I wouldn't be able to blame it on the nib. I'm gonna just make these dark so they go wrap around. Just give it little, like, mess up chips. Did you get your pens? Oh, Joel just got these really neat Molotov. Oh, just one? Just one. Whoa. One Molotov chrome pen, paint pen. He's gonna see if he likes it, and he's gonna buy more. Oh, he says, "Oh, you're using a pen with a nib. I hadn't noticed that. Man, I'm slow right now." No, you're in in the post nap kind of dreamy stage. Yeah, this is one of the holders I got from what is that place called? Hokkaido? No, that's not how you say it. Hokkaido. And I like it because it's little. I have a really pretty one, longer. I also got it there. Oops, it's called the Tokyo Slider, and it's like wood and really pretty. Here they are. My collection. So yeah, this was an unexpected favorite. Still learning about nibs. My brain thinks of something very different when you say Molotov. I bet. Glad you like it. Thank you. Yeah, it's we won't be hurling booze bombs with our art products. Also, I don't know if I'm, oh shoot. I don't know if I'm abusing these nibs by like just pushing them and dragging them all over these rough papers. Look at this. Did I have the thing on the wrong focus the whole time? Okay, I didn't. I'm just not holding it right. That can help. It's just too shiny. Paint marker, made in Germany. Yeah, I don't want to use it. This is his special thing. Shake well before use. Activate by pumping. Yeah? Did you already tap it on something? You did? Okay. What do we have here? Let's see. I guess I could use the same cover. Not exactly a work of art here. Wow, that's really smooth. Woo-wee, that's pretty satisfying. Here, let's see how that dries. Here we'll do a little smudge test strip. Okay. What? That's already dry? What? I wasn't expecting that at all. Huh, I thought it was gonna take forever. Oh my goodness, quality product. On paper anyway. Ooh, shiny, right? That is nice.
You can get more than up one side, but it's
I like that skinny one.
one thing. Like I only wanted to get one.
Yeah. He said he only wanted to get one to test. He's gonna get more sizes. Look at that. I was thinking it was gonna take, because maybe the things that were taking long to dry were plastic parts for model painting or something. That's not at all what YouTube told me. Huh. Okay. And the see-through, my signature, there's nothing. The stuff that I saturated, like to try to make it full silver, went through a little. Doesn't look like anything went on my paper, but it did go through a little bit. That piece right there. That one. Okay. Note to self, buy more of those things. He has a bunch of things to sign, and he thought it'd be cool to do it with a silver paint pen like that. And I was like, no, don't, it's gonna take forever to dry. I'm glad he didn't listen to me, thank you. Who slapped me? I'm back. Isn't that cool? I should have known. I love that you play with those little stickers. Kirill, hello. How are you? I'm doing this inking thing on this Grump Stormtrooper. He's the what do I call him? Shock Trooper variety, or he will be once I start painting him. Okay. Working on the belt. was the anime, Nicole? Grumpball! Yay! There he is. Ah, does it do vertical too? Yes. Oh, everything works. Except the notification things, they come up a little big and low, so. Thank you. What's the last anime thing I was watching? I'm still going through the HBO. It's the Ghibli section, but I don't think all the things there are Ghibli. Perfect Blue was not, it's not for kids. It was weird and good. What kind of? What else did I see? I saw Apothecary Diaries or something like that on a plane, and that was really good. Am I saying that right? Apothecary? Apothecary? Am I saying the same thing? That, anyways. Apothecary Diaries. Oh, you know that. It was good. I'm tired though, so we had to stop. Oh, I see. What else did I see? I can't remember some of the names because the ones I'm watching right now, they're all like, oh, what was it? Like the children who talk to dead voices or something, or the wind that carries away, or Castle in the Mirror. They're all like dreamy titles that I can't remember for the life of me, particularly because I'm not looking for familiar stuff that I want to see. It's just like, well, okay, what's this? I'll watch this, and it's just impossible for me to remember the names. Like the children that listen to the voices of the dead or something. I don't remember. I don't think that was it either. If you want something fun and lighthearted, look for Spy Family. A friend of mine really liked that series. It's good then? Kirio says, notice there wasn't enough space for legs and had to destroy my own blueprint to start from a better point. Oh, okay. That's good though in the blueprint phase. That's what blueprints are for. Yeah, good for you. You're doing the right thing. It's great. I love it. Oh, Spy Kids. Oh. Let's see. Hi, Willow, over there on YouTube. That's cool. Thank you so much. I don't know why I don't get the notifications for other stuff. This is why they kicked me off of TikTok. TikTok's jealous. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think I saw the entirety of the Ghibli collection. I saw Howl's Moving Castle, Castle in the Sky. All the famous ones like Spirited Away, of course. Totoro. Those are really good. But then there's some weird deep cuts that I found out that I really liked. Arietti, like the little mini people. Nausicaa, which is one of my favorites now. I think I've run out of stuff from that section.
Game begin. When the drum beats go, play this.
This paper is so bumpy. I like it. But sometimes the ink catches. I think my non-refined line kind of saves me. No one's expecting some beautiful smooth line art, so it could be like wiggly. It's kind of nice. Nicole says, so since I just got back, any reason for the Star Wars theme or just thought it'd be fun? It's for a friend. So it's a commission of sorts. It's one of those do your own thing. So I'm doing my own thing. That's awesome. Thank you. Hope they like it. That's the good and the bad. The good is that people who say that, they kind of figure if the artist picks something they're into, it'll come out a little better rather than super heavy-handed direction. But then you hope that it's something you'd like. We know they will love it. Oh, I hope so. I hope so. Let's see. Let me see. Do I still have that? Yeah, there he is. So that's the guy. That's where he'll be red. It's not the best picture of his arms. Let's see. Where can I grab that? Let's see. Okay, there we go. Just kind of banded whatever the heck's. All right. Oops. Banded whatever the heck's is what's happening on the upper arms. So I could do his map. This map, this hand, this cuff. It's pretty simple. Even the elbow, like these cuffs. I think I just don't want to ink them if they don't really like attach to anything. So okay, map. Do I have the right? Yeah, I think so. So there's like a little wiggly line leading to X marks the spot. Okay. Those are good fingers. Oops. Like riding a bike on gravel, trying to pull some lines on the rough paper. It's like, oh, my mic probably mutes all my sounds out, but it's just so gritty and bumpy. Okay. I got back end of speeder I can get into. Nicole says, I'm going to say goodnight. I'm exhausted and I have to work in the morning. Glad I got to watch a little bit and say hi. I'm glad too. Tell Joel hi too. Nicole says hi. Don. He's got his earbuds in. So I'll tell him again later. Thank you for hanging out. Go get some sleep. I really appreciate it. Okay, speeder backside. How do you want to do it? Oh my goodness. Parting slap. Oh, that's perfect. There he is. That's OG Grump there from, that's like, is that from 2013 or something? That's not even OG. Just convention Grump. Okay, this isn't too bad. Just some ridges. Let's see. Do that triangle first, because then everything can tuck under it. There's like another triangle. This one's smoothed out, but this one's like like a wedgie block. Okay, straight. It's got like a little edge to it, and then just, I don't know what. And then, so it's got a little nugget, like a little, I don't know if it's a bolt or extra exhaust. Itty bitty exhaust. I think this is just regular exhaust. Okay, it comes out sideways like that. Then there's like a support thing that holds up the exhaust door, whatever. Something like that. Then there's another dial dot thing, whatever. And then it goes to the seat. I don't know. There's actually like schematics online of what the purpose of all these things are. I wonder how much attention to function went into the original design. I think it was the Phantom Menace. They were talking about midichlorians or something, and then what's Qui-Gon? Is that Liam Neeson's character? He holds up a communication device, and it looked exactly like the razor I was using of the time. Like, I don't know, prop departments. They just kind of grab what they can. But like the design of vehicles, I wonder how much thought goes into those. We're watching the Stranger Things behind the scenes kind of 2-hour making of, and they were saying that their prop department or the set designer builder people, they bought up all of the pool noodles because they're making all those vines and things. So I thought that was an interesting way to go about it. The Vecna's cave thing, was it the cave too? I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen it, but there's other things that they had to build, like the interiors, and it was really interesting to see them carve out these areas, these spaces. They just used huge, like, mountains of styrofoam, and they would use wire to like cut and trim and mold them around. And then they made, I guess, as like a gesture for morale or something for the team who built those things, they made t-shirts that said, you know, that famous t-shirt from Stranger Things that, what was his name? Billy wore? Like the Hellfire Club? Hellfire, right? It was the Hot Wire Club because they were using hot wires to cut all of their set designs. I thought that was cute. Whoa, chaos! Hi, long time no see. How are you? How was work? Is today work day? I hope you're doing okay. I'm glad to see you here. one of the set designer people, I don't know the proper terms for whoever was speaking, but they said something like every other job is going to be so boring after this, but they worked them pretty hard. They had to do a lot. So after a long nap, I'm sure they'll hopefully think back fondly on what they created. MPT! Hey! Welcome! You see the silliness? Today was not a work day. Yeah, I've missed a few streams. Well, I'm glad you're here. Okay. Chaos. Look at your little dancing guy. Oh. And PT, are you much of a Star Wars fan? I draw some lines and then realize I'm holding my breath. I like Star Wars, but not super familiar with most of the offshoots. Yeah, I couldn't name a lot of other movies and some of the characters, but I like it enough. Okay, so is that all of the regular stuff? I think so. There's like a weird wire under here. There. TN Comedy, thank you. Thank you for following. Yeah, after I do the inking, we'll see how far I get today. But the next stream, well, okay, that means I probably should stream tomorrow. I think I've got something going on tomorrow. But I need to watercolor this, and I can't wait a whole week, so I'll probably throw in an extra stream. But what I'm trying to do is make it look nice just in black and white with line art, so that way when I have to paint it, I don't have to do a bunch of rendering with the paint. I just want to slap some color on to separate stuff, to give it mood, and not have to use it to fix errors like tangents or I don't know, bad layout, something like that. Nice work. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Some come out better than others. I'm trying to not mess this one up. This one's for a friend, so it's not just a learning experiment. I have to use what I've learned. That's that time. How's the work been today? So far, so good. For me or yeah, no, it's good. I have been working on this layout. So what I did was, I'll draw it. Let's see. So at first I started drawing it on the watercolor paper, but I was doing too much erasing. I figured that's probably gonna give me trouble later on. So I got a piece of typing paper and I drew it. I made some sloppy kind of rule of thirds thing. It helped a little, but I just freehanded it. So they're not exactly thirds, but whatever, that's fine. So this was the plan. And so then I light boxed it. I made a copy and I taped it to the back side here. And I light boxed it to the front just so that I could not have as much erasing. I still need to figure out this hand. I knew it and I did it anyway. This one took forever. A lot of photograph hand acting on my part. But yeah, once I get some good inks and everything looks good by itself, then I just throw the watercolor on. I have 2 Tatooine suns here, and I'm going back and forth with I don't want to ink them. I was thinking maybe I could just line them with a lighter color because I want them to just fall in the background and look bright, and they're not going to look like that if I just put black lines around them. So 2 thoughts. I just get like a yellow or an orange pen and go around them, or I use like some sort of liquid frisk. What do you call that stuff? It's like latex paint that you put on the paper to block it from paint, something like that, and then just hope that it rolls off nicely. I guess I can test it. I don't have, do I still have any? If I do, it's already solidified. Nah, excuse to go to the art store, I guess. So then, because I was thinking that would make them look nice and bright if there wasn't much paint on them, or like a really light yellow when the sky behind it was like yellow orange or peachy kind of color, dusty. And then I'm using this stormtrooper is going to be a shock trooper because I needed the red, because there's some red little highlights here and there, and I didn't want the red to be the only red and pull focus from him, so he's gonna have some red in his little stormtrooper armor. So far, so good. No tragedies yet. Sometimes I spill. TN comedy, do you actually do comedy? Or are you just a fan of comedy? Okay, let's see. Yes, I do actually comedy and write comic books, which is why I'm here. Oh, welcome. Do you go to conventions? I'm gonna be at Emerald City Comic Con and WonderCon and Los Angeles Times Festival of Books. I was looking for fellow streams that do arts and create comic books. Well, that's what I do. Sometimes they come out better than others. Do I have the right focus on? No. Yeah, this is my character. He has his own book. And I was asked to do a little drawing of him. My choice. So this is what I'm doing. This is how he looks normally. And that's me. I haven't done any conventions yet, but soon. That is my goal this year, to do cons. That's really cool looking. Thank you so much. So they have conventions all over. You don't have to do like the giant ones, but go to your smaller local ones. Poke around, see what there is to see. There's like a website that has all the conventions around the United States. I don't remember what it's called, but you might be able to find something. Because it shouldn't be so difficult for you to just go to a convention. Kind of get the feel. Yeah, I saw that site, forgot what it's called, but yeah. It says TN Comedy. I like Jordan Jensen and Jeff Akuri. Who else? Nothing comes to mind. Do you have any favorite comics that came out last year? Like brand new ones that came out? No, nothing specific. I've got the worst memory. As far as artists go, I like Matteo Scalera, Tony Sandoval, who goes by Reign of Doom on Instagram. I like his watercolor books a lot. Let's see. Lady Mechanica. Shameless plug. Their Kickstarter is gonna start pretty soon. I'll post a link. Now I'm curious, what was the first comic book you ever gotten? Oh, it was probably Lobo, like back in the 90s. That was yeah, and then somebody in high school wanted me to draw what was to be embroidered on their Letterman's jacket, and they were in wrestling. So they wanted Lobo in a wrestling singlet. Is that what it's called? In my head, it was beautiful. I almost don't want to see it now because I'm sure it's pretty, I don't know, has that new artist smell to it probably. I liked it at the time. Nice. Okay, let's see. Then after that, I was introduced to like Aspen comic stuff, Fathom, and I was looking at the coloring, and that's how I got into comics at Top Cow. So I have my husband to thank me for getting me into all that stuff later on in life. Fathom. I don't know who Phantom is. They just did a new run of the Phantom recently. Really? I have to look that up. But Fathom was like some water power lady. All creatives hate their old work. Video, animation, doesn't matter. Yeah, makes sense though, because hopefully you've got, exactly, hopefully you've gotten better. Yeah, Steve, you're absolutely right. Oh, I heard wrong, sorry about that. No, that's okay. They sound the same. think J.D. Smith was coloring Fathom at the time, and then Peter Steigerwald took over. And Peter Steigerwald and Steve Furco were really like some mentors as far as coloring. Peter Steigerwald and I worked a little closer together, so I learned a ton. Ah, yeah, the Surfer in Purple, I remember her vaguely. Was she Top Cow with? Or Fathom started at Top Cow, and then Mike and some people broke off to start Aspen Comics, and then I went along with them to Aspen Comics, and so then it was an Aspen project.
Game begin.
Witchblade was Top Cow too, and every once in a while I see Witchblade stuff pop up. There's a wood carver on Twitch who he was wood carving a Witchblade thing. I was like, no way. Yep. Looks like there were some later Witchblade influences.
When the drum beat go, blazing.
Yeah, when I was at Top Cow, it was the first it was in production, just sending JPEGs to writers to get approval for colors and stuff. I made J. Michael Straczynski yell at production because I sent some JPEGs wrong. I sent CMYK JPEGs. So that's about the era I started there. And I did a color sample, which impressed no one. So they gave me a color image to copy, and that was Aphrodite 9. And I just remember like trying to color that, like copy it basically, and listening to Moby. It's like if I hear that that song, was it? That Beachy song, his like most famous one, it just totally reminds me of trying to color that page. I'm trying to figure out how much of a drop shadow. It's not, this little ridge part isn't that tucked in, but it is some. I don't want it to look too much like his belt. They're right up next to each other. Maybe I'll leave well enough alone.
Game over.
Like everything is all weathered and chipped. Okay. Let's see. I might leave it there for tonight. Okay, I looked you up on Wiki because I'm a nerd. Well, I saw you worked on Lady Mechanica. Did you do the artwork on that colorist? Yeah, I colored a bunch. I think Peter Steigerwald worked, he colored that over Joe Benitez until Lost Boys volume. And in between, somewhere in that time frame, I took over as a colorist over Joe Benitez. And then I colored over, like, Joe does most of the art, but sometimes he'll have a fill-in artist like Brian Ching or Sia Sia is a phenomenal artist. Both of them are really. But Sia has her own project that she works on as well. So I'm just the color. I am not just. I'm the illustrious colorist. Or was. Now I'm taking some time off to do Grump stuff. So the color work in those books are amazing. Peter Steigerwald kind of set me up for success, kind of, he set the blueprints for how it should look, and I just tried not to mess it up. Thank you very much. Yeah, all the colors. Okay, let's see. I got Googled in the background. Okay, I can't get the lid on my ink. Hold on. +1. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, it's I need to figure out his like the bicep placed cuff things before I commit to the inking. I thought like, yeah, I got it. It's like, no, you don't got it. As soon as it starts getting real, it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Let's see. What is my schedule? Oh. Equestrian Bonnie, thank you so much. Sneak attack from the back. Equestrian. Okay. I gotta say hi. E-Q-U-S-R-E-N. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, look at that. Okay, good. Perfect. Wednesday. I'll stream again Wednesday, tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific time, which is 7 Eastern, I believe. And I'll post it on my Discord too, if you want to check it out there. Let's see. Okay. And depending on how much work I get done, I might have to throw in a Thursday stream too. If I'm painting, and I'm already painting underneath the cameras, I might as well turn the cameras on, right? And you guys keep me sat here longer than I would be without the cameras rolling. So it's good. You guys help. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Ta-da. Okay. You guys feel like raiding? I need practice of raiding. Everybody hang out, we'll do a raid. Wave of Chaos. I am, thanks. Hope you are well. Just got a new PC with GeForce 5080. You got a 5080? Oh, heck yeah. Congrats. It's moderately scary that Twitch chat helps. You've always, I know. It does. Thanks for the stream, Minnie. Thank you for being here, MPT. Web of Chaos, congratulations. That's amazing. I'm really happy for you. I'm a little jelly, but okay. So let's see. We'll do this one. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna try to do raid. If you guys want to hang out, say hello to whoever pops up on this thing. I'd appreciate it. Let's see. Who do we have? Okay. Let's see. We'll go here. All right, guys. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Thank you so much for hanging out. Congratulations, Web of Chaos. All right, see you guys tomorrow.
Oh my goodness. $40.22.